Waking up to find your software bugs squashed and fresh code deployed before you even pour your morning coffee is now reality. Our deep dive today pulls from 9 to 5 Mac, the new stack, Anthropic's own release notes, and recent developer forums to figure out how their redesigned Claude Code and Opus 4.7 model operate an invisible digital workforce.
Anthropic shifted the entire automation pipeline away from local machines directly onto their own cloud infrastructure. They call this feature routines. Because these routines run completely independent of your hardware, your MacBook can be securely closed or like resting at the bottom of a lake.
Claude Code still executes tasks. You configure a GitHub webhook, and the moment a user submits an issue ticket, your repository sends a signal straight to Anthropic servers.
The routine spins up a virtual environment, clones your entire codebase, writes a patch, and submits a pull request while you remain blissfully unaware. You can also trigger these actions via scheduled timers or direct API calls from other services.
The subscription tiers dictate the exact size of your new digital workforce. Pro users are capped at 5 routines a day, while enterprise accounts scale up to 25. Going grocery shopping feels like getting pickpocketed in broad daylight, but paying $20 a month buys you an invisible intern who handles 5 tedious chores while you are dead asleep in bed. But handing an AI the keys to run shell commands autonomously, like without a permission mode picker or any approval prompts, sounds like a guaranteed way to wake up to a crashed system and deleted production databases.
Triggering the new /ultra review command spins up a dedicated session that hunts down system-breaking bugs before any code gets executed. This acts as an automated red team that aggressively interrogates the logic of the proposed fix. Opus 4.7 powers this auditing process with a massive vision upgrade, processing images up to 2,576 pixels. Developers feed it sprawling, high-resolution screenshots of complex UI mockups or incredibly dense terminal error logs.
And the model reads the smallest font size without hallucinating the details.
Anthropic paired this visual capability with an X-high effort level. This setting is engineered specifically for rigorous background tasks, commanding the model to spend hours iterating, compiling, testing, and debugging code until it resolves a stubborn issue.
Writing prompts for Opus 4.7 is basically drafting a legally binding contract. We are dealing with the classic genie in a bottle problem. The model now interprets instructions completely literally, meaning your old sloppy prompts will execute exactly as written.
If an exhausted developer types clean up the database at 2 in the morning, Opus will follow that directive to the letter.
And might just drop every single user table to achieve maximum cleanliness. You can watch this terrifying compliance happen in real time because the redesigned Mac app includes parallel sessions, letting you run multiple agent workflows side by side in the same window.
You can have one agent refactoring your front-end code, while another agent simultaneously debugs a server configuration file. Managing parallel agent workflows fundamentally rewrites the software engineering job description. A developer's daily reality just shifted from typing syntax to managing an autonomous digital workforce that grinds 24/7.
You act as an executive delegating tasks. The days of a mechanic turning wrenches are officially over.
Anthropic explicitly built automated safeguards into Opus 4.7 to block prohibited cybersecurity uses. They launched an entire cyber verification program just to handle the massive risk of bad actors weaponizing this capability for automated attacks. You now share an ecosystem with an autonomous agent that never sleeps, reads code at microscopic resolution, executes complex terminal commands, and acts without ever asking for your permission.